What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark.
What's up, you guys? Okay, it is the day after Christmas and we have a lot of cleaning up to do. This is gonna be like a post-Christmas / holiday reset. We are resetting for the new year. We're gonna talk goals. We're gonna go from Canada to Florida. I'm gonna clean the entire house. You're gonna watch some miracles happen. Yes, it is me that does it on my own, and yes, I do it within a day. I always get so many questions about that, like, how the heck do you do it? Doesn't it take like weeks to take it down? No, you put on a good playlist and you mash out. But first, a couple things. I am gonna put on a playlist, but I'm also gonna put on an audiobook, and we need to talk about this because in the last video, I sat here and I was like, oh, my Christmas book, after 50%, it gets a little spicy. Yeah, okay, that was cute, Angie. I'm so sorry. If you took my recommendation and you were listening to it on Audible out loud, I am so sorry. I did not know. It starts as a Hallmark movie. They even call it Love Mark. It's so cute. It's adorable. Then at about 50 to 60%, they start with like a little bit more swearing, which I was like, whatever, it's a little bit sassy. Then it turns into like 50 Shades of Grey at Christmas, but worse, way worse. I've never read 50 Shades of Grey, but I'm guessing this is worse. What? I'm so sorry. Now, I mentioned this yesterday on live and everybody was like, okay, but what's the book? I'll link the dang book down because now I feel like everybody was like, you just sold it more. I just wanted to apologize because if you took my recommendation on this thinking it was going to be just an adorable Hallmark-esque Christmas book, I'm so sorry. But that being said, I'm finishing the book. I'm gonna finish what I started. Okay, do you want to see what I got for Christmas? That was another thing that was mentioned. So I did an hour live hangout yesterday, and there was quite a few requests of doing a what I got for Christmas, like the good old days on YouTube. It's all here, so I'm putting it away. I got a lot of tech stuff. I love gadgets. So one of the things I think I'm going to use for my channel, and I'm going to bring it to Disney, and I think it'll be so cool in the park. So let me show you. I'm such a nerd. These are incredible gifts. These are specifically like what Andre got me. Well, you guys know my parents got me Mickey and Minnie. My brother got me a bottle of, oh, do you want to see what my parents got me? Oh, there was a lot of requests to show my parents' place. I took a couple clips of their elves. They confirmed they have more elves than we do. So, okay, here's some things that I got. 1 second. Okay. And also I understand I'm dressed to clean, okay? We're not that family us being family. I'm not cleaning in a dress. Also, look at what my mom wrapped my gift in. She said she got it at the dollar store. This is not the most beautiful box ever. Okay, so she got me some things with cardinals on it because if you know, you know. She got me some chocolates. I love cherry chocolates. Card. My brother got me a bottle of Vev. This bag has ribbons in it. Oh. My sister got me Sephora and some face masks and a onesie, which I brought it upstairs. Super cute onesie. You will see me wearing it. You want to cry? Okay. Because you now have contacts. If you didn't see the last video, go watch it because this will make a lot more sense. Oh, she also, my mom and dad got me this, a little gnome. And then they got this for Carl. He's at camp, by the way, because we're leaving. All right, you ready? By the way, I have shorts on underneath this. Okay. It's the recipe card. It's my grandmother's recipe card with her handwriting. I'm going to frame this. It's very emotional. Last year, they got me something really special from my grandfather. That's like the cardinal thing is my grandfather. This year, this. It was a lot. It was just a lot of emotions. And she got me this little guy. Okay. And then look, the whole time you're probably like, wait, I'm sorry. Can we address what's down here? Look at what they got us. It's a Disney. They got me quite a few of these. Like if you've seen them around the house, they got me like the castle. I think there's like a train one. This one is Animated Holiday Village with lights and music. Bambi is on it. I didn't open it yet. I love doing this. So every year they get me one. I keep it in the box and I put it away so that next year it's fresh. There's Donald and Daisy. I don't know if there's Chip and Dale, probably somewhere on here. That'd be cool. There's Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. I thought Bambi and Thumper was really cool. So yeah, it all lights up. I'm very excited. It's from Costco, apparently. Okay, we have so much cleaning to do, but first let me show you what Andre got me. I'm gonna have copious amounts of coffee. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna put running shoes on, that's the other thing. Oh, and I'm gonna make a playlist. So the playlist that I'm probably going to use for cleaning, it's gonna be like a New Year's motivation playlist. It's gonna be great. So this is probably the coolest thing. Well, he got me a lot of cool things, but this is gonna be cool for you because I'm gonna use it on my channel. English? I think I need to like set it so that it stays on English. So this has a mic that can hook up to it. I think it has like a handle too that I'm still learning how to use it. But basically, I heard you when you said that one of my latest videos was a bit wobbly. That's the camera that I was using. This thing is on a gimbal. So it never, like you could literally go like, and it'll just be super smooth. But I can also flip it. How do I flip it around? Active track enabled. Oh, that's cool. There's a way to flip. Oh, here. Hi. And then I can go and like vlog in the parks. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Hopefully it's good. We're going to test it like right now so you can see it. But yeah, hopefully it's good. Okay. Then you just kind of, and I think you can film vertical too. Continue. Yeah, you can film vertical too. That's the dishwasher. Oh, the SD card isn't in. Okay, this is the ultimate test. Now I'm not wearing the lapel mic, but this is me like walking around like a crazy person with hopefully no bounce. And then if I want to go like, whoop, let me show you something with the elves and the feets. Just picture this like in a Disney park. Do we like it? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully the sound on it is good. But yeah, now we have a full walkthrough with this little, and look how tiny it is. I love it. And then you can just rotate it to close it. And then I can also film for short form content. Maybe, if that even continues, because yeah, that was short-lived. Okay, let's talk about the rest of the treasures. Look how sweet. He got me, these are my favorite headphones, but he put my name on it. So this, and then gaming things. Oh, okay, wait, also waterproof Kindle, yay, with a case, yay. Over-ear headphones, like very aesthetic over-ear headphones. Love this journey for me. Then gaming. Thumb grips, pink aesthetic. Switch controllers, but not the Joy-Con, or does that make sense? Like not the ones, these have a handle on them, so they just make more sense. But this is probably the coolest. You put the switch in this little seatbelt and it'll project onto this big screen. You plug in these handles to this and you've got yourself a gigantic Switch. So for the airplane, I can play Roller Coaster Tycoon like a real tycoon. I'm very excited. Now I wish can we talk about this? I love Sims, the computer game. Why can we not have Sims on Switch? I don't understand. And yes, I know there's another one, but it's not what I want. I really want to get a new game. If you have suggestions for games, all ears. I think Andre there's like a new Donkey Kong coming out. He was going to get me that, but it's not available yet. It's available in January, which, to the Nintendo folks, might want to make it available for Christmas. Who am I to say? Anyways, okay. I can get to that once this whole situation is clean. So if you would like a next level dose of motivation, grab yourself some pre-workout or some coffee or some form of caffeinated something if you want, or just a cup of water. And let's get to cleaning and get ourselves ready and set up for the new year. I'm excited. Okay, let's do it.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you.
I kind of want to cry right now. Yeah. Carl thought it would be fun to pee on the presents, like the fake presents. Thank God he didn't pee on the real ones. Let's, fun. Yeah, it's not coming out. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Okay, nothing was working. And I think oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like the heavens sent a little angel here because this is a miracle. Magic eraser, I owe you my life. Mr. Clean, you are the man. Oh my gosh. Anybody want a dog?
You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive. Oh, oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive.
Always by your side. I'll be always by your side. Through shifting skies and endless miles, I walk with you through every trial. And it's enough, I gotta say. It's super important, we all need a place where we can just check in, kick back, unwind, surrounded by widows that feel like mine. These are the people sharing you up. Tears is for tears when things go wrong. Oh, our friendly show, yeah, they got your back. With a love like that, there's nothing you lack. It's more than just being there, it's a vibe. Heart to heart moments always by your side. I'll be always by your side. Through shifting skies and endless miles, I walk with you through every drive. Always by your side.
Okay, so for the record, it is exactly 3:30. I started at noon on the button, maybe a little bit after noon. This tree's down. This tree is down. I'm so winded. This tree is down. We've only had one casualty. Note to self, don't buy breakable ornaments. It's going really well. The sun is going to set soon because Canada, but we're slaying. I have to finish that tree and then take down the rest of the garland, and we're pretty much done. So I just want to say it's doable. This is how I do my mornings. It's usually very quiet. This video is not only about cleaning, it's clearly about gadgets. This was like dirty cheap on Amazon, and I'm so excited because I've always wanted to do ASMR. This is not going to be ASMR, but it will be peaceful because yesterday we cleaned our booties off. The house is super clean. I'm packing right now for Florida. Oh, so good. Okay. Now let's calm down. Hopefully the audio is good. I'm all about getting you guys like the best experience. Okay, also it came in like a little case like this, so there's an extra one if I'm doing like a podcast style, I guess. Not that I ever have guests on like other than Audrey. I'm a homebody, what can I say? Also I put lights in here. That was another gadget that Andre got me. They're like really pretty pink, like the tripod is pink and then the lights are like, there's like little octopus. I'll show you the setup after, but it's more for me to get ready, but also to chat with you guys. So hopefully this works out super well. I'm in my cozies. By the way, we're having a Boxing Day sale right now, which I understand. If you're American, you might be like, what's Boxing Day? Unless you're a shopaholic. We understand each other. But Boxing Day is something that we have in Canada. I believe it's also in the UK and the remainder of the world. I think it's literally just the States that don't have it. Very much like Black Friday, but it's what we celebrate. So we figured we'd do a Boxing Day sale. So there's a ton of buy one, get one. Daily home is like next level. And one thing we decided to do, just to give you like a little behind the scenes, this is going to be like a get ready chit chat. And I would like to put some form of makeup on soon so that I'm not completely barefaced talking to you because I look like a drowned rat right now, but that's okay. Anyways, we decided to consolidate the websites because right now we have Daily Grind and Daily Home, which to me and Andre were both like, this feels confusing. And I wonder how many people just don't find the Daily Home website. So we are going to
combine them and put them together so that it's easier to find. And the daily home is going to have a very good 2025. I'm really excited about it. A couple of you guys have actually guessed it, just so you know. You're going to be a part of my, a lot of you are like, can you please do a full get ready with me? I'm like, I'm so not that girl that should be teaching you things, but I can. If you can hear any clinging and clanging, that is my husband getting our garage ready for, see, blood flow, for construction starts tomorrow as soon as we fly out. Pump the lymph nodes. I literally do this every morning. And I got Andre onto it too. So Andre does his gua sha, and it's crazy how much of a difference it makes in your face of like just getting rid of the excess fluid retention. Makes you snatchural. There are so many tutorials of this on TikTok. I should not be the one telling you how to do it or giving a tutorial. This is just how I do it. And I always do like behind the neck. And I have a metal one. I used to use a rose quartz one. I have a metal one now. It's a little bit more hygienic and apparently better. So I usually sit here in the morning and I listen to my audiobook. I'm almost done my Christmas audiobook. I need a suggestion. That Christmas book is really naughty. And I asked my friend who reads, like she reads smut. That's what she calls it. She says it's called smut. And I was like, so is this tame for you? She's like, oh yeah. I was like, oh gosh, okay. I mean, I love the love, but the other part, I didn't see it coming. And I think it's because I didn't see it coming. I've never really read a book like that. I don't think. I mean, Frida McFadden doesn't really have anything like that, right? She doesn't even swear in her books. There's a lot of swearing in this book. So yeah, just if you have littles, maybe use the headphones. Then I'm doing, okay, these two things are from Just Ingredients. I also buy my vitamins from them. A lot of people were asking if I still use Ritual. Yes, I do. I love the Ritual vitamins, but the individual vitamins, like, I don't know, stuff for like PMS support, brain support, stuff like that, I get them from Just Ingredients. I do have a code with them. I just don't talk about it very often, but I do use all their stuff. I hate like how the world has become like, use my code for this. So I try not to do it. If you want it, it's there. It's always in the description, but I feel like every post and story has become, use my code. So it's there if you need it. That's all I'll say. It feels overwhelming. I just bought this the other day and I'm very excited about it because my other favorite skin tint is gone. Doesn't exist anymore. I have so many cuts and bruises and marks. It looks like I have a cat. Yep, that's from the Christmas trees. Andre came home from his boys' day and he was like, he comes in and he looked around and he's like, this is exactly what he said. He goes, you know, you're an animal, right? And I was like, yes. He's like, you're a machine, like an actual takedown decor machine. So I went from noon on the button, maybe a little bit right after, like let's call it 12:15. And I was done, the top floor. I think I said it in the video, right? Like 3:30, I want to say. And then I did the kitchen. Which was relatively quick. I decided to keep, I was like, oh, we're going to get rid of these shelves, that like storage thing where like it's just shelves. I used it at Halloween to decorate like the witchy kitchen. And then I used it for the Mrs. Claus's kitchen. I was like, I don't want to get rid of this now. So we're going to set it up in the basement. I thought we were just going to get rid of it. It's so funny. When we first toured this house, we're all like, oh, that's going to go. That's going to go. Now we're like, we love it all. So other than the kitchen getting completely demolished, I also I don't want to get rid of that thing that holds all my mugs. I might keep it. I wonder if my parents would want it. I don't know. I just really like it. Go in here? No. I just don't want to get rid of it. I understand how people become hoarders now because what if I end up liking it? So yeah, the kitchen is in full, it's happening. I feel like we've been talking about it for so long. I'm so sorry. And like, this is all stuff that it's so interesting. Like I don't share everything, but there was a whole plan for the kitchen. And then it got out of hand. I don't know how else to say it. The budget was not met. with the designer that we worked with. The designer's fabulous. It has nothing to do with that. It just, they didn't even come anywhere near the budget. Like it was way over budget. So Andre was like, no, which sucked because we got the plans and I almost cried. I was like, okay, I'm so excited. Got the plans, got the visual of it. I had showed it. And then they like slid not the bill, but like the estimated budget across, and it was not realistic at all. So, and for us, like our lifestyle now is just, we're more about like usability. We don't want to go crazy with this house. Like we just want it to be functional, if that makes sense. And I keep seeing this question come up. I think the majority of everybody knows this. We don't own the house in Ottawa anymore. We moved to the country. I think there's a lot of questions about that. Like, oh, do you still go to your, no, we live in the woods in Canada. We're on the board. By the way, there's this fascination with like where I live. I think I'll be honest, I think it's a very strange thing to ask somebody like, so tell me, where do you live? I'll tell you the province that we live in. We live in Quebec, we're like almost on the border of Ottawa, Quebec. Like we're just in the woods of Quebec. So it's like the French province of Canada. So if ever you see me with like grocery bags or like in the store stuff and everything's French, that's because we're in Quebec. So that's why. But yeah, so many questions like, where do you live? So that's where. And yeah, the house in Ottawa, which was almost downtown, it was very close to like Little Italy and in Centertown. And the honest reason, it just became right after 2020, I feel it just became increasingly loud. And I think that's because everybody now works from home, whereas I always worked from home. So I was used to like a quiet daytime. And it just became, everybody started working from home and everybody was mowing their lawns and everybody was demoing their houses. And if they're right next to you, it gets loud. So that's all. Or I truly believe this, as we get older, I think that our sensitivity to hearing increases. Or I Googled it the other day, I'm not even kidding. I think there's something wrong with me, that maybe I have a heightened sensitivity to hearing. If you know about this, please tell me, because I literally spent an evening a few weeks ago Googling it. So I was like, I have to have a heightened sense of hearing. It's too much. I know I have a heightened sense of smell. Like I could smell if something's burning like a mile away. But the hearing, it's not a blessing. I'll just say that. It's a lot and I don't love it. So it just became a lot. And I think that we made the right call. Like we love how simple our life is here. I hang out with the animals. There's no traffic. That's the cool thing too about living in the country. Like sure, your grocery store is technically further away, but it's technically closer because there's no traffic lights. So it's just a simplified life. I don't know what else to say. All the neighbors say hi to you. It's just, yeah, I don't know. You don't have to see your neighbors if you don't want to. For Carl, he's much more peaceful. I don't know. I like it. I didn't mean for this to turn into like a house conversation. Just there seems to be a lot of questions about like, do we still have that house, that like modern house, like our last house? No. So we still go back and forth between here and Disney. The other question that I get a lot too is, do we have any trips planned? No. I think we're traveled out right now. And I would totally do another Disney cruise. Like I would love to go on the Treasure. All these people going on the Treasure. I'm so excited for them. A little bit jelly pants. But I can't because I am so tired of going on cruises and being nauseous for the entire first day. And then if it's a 4-day cruise, I'm nauseous for the first day because we like haul it. I love how the DMs I got, they're like, it's because they haul booty into the night. So that's why you're getting nauseous at night. I was like, that makes sense. And it's the same thing every time. I wake up in the middle of the night about 3 a.m. and I'm like, whoa, I think I'm going to be sick. And then I do my best not to because I know that that's the beginning of the end. I usually sit on the floor, room spinning, cold sweats. I take a Bonine. I go back to bed. I'm usually okay-ish. Next morning, I get really quiet because I'm like, not feeling too good. It's not fun. So I just don't. And then I'm fine when we get to Castaway Cay. We putt to Castaway Cay, all good. And then when we haul it back, same thing. And Boni's not working. The bracelets don't. Well, I mean, they work. Like they keep me like, but it's not. To me, it's not my level of fun. And I don't know how this happened or where this came from, but I would love a solution because I would love to go on a cruise again. Because I just feel like it's our jam. Also, I would love to go on a cruise with no children. I wish they had a Disney cruise with no children, but that's not a realistic goal. I did hear that the Virgin cruises are incredible with gambling. That would be fun. It never even occurred to me that there was no casino on the Disney cruise, which is probably for the best because we would have been nightmares with that. But yeah, no travel booked other than just going to Disney. So that's where we're going. We're going to spend New Year's there. I'm going to host the vision board party from there. I call it vision. It's not a vision board. It's a vision party. I don't believe in vision boards. I feel like they collect dust in a cupboard. Don't ask me why I'm putting glitter on my eyes to continue cleaning. So today, the plan of attack is to not necessarily, I don't really need to vacuum anything. I did all of that yesterday. I cleaned the basement yesterday. While I was in the basement, I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We're starting already. I'm going into I have seasons. I celebrate all seasons throughout the year, and I have themes. I do movies, music, like every season has a theme. And it was really cool in my Spotify Wrapped. It very much confirmed all of this. It was so neat. It's like in the summer, I listen to like country music that's like very like take my truck and drink my whiskey and it's so happy and like full of love. In January, February, I listen to like all love songs, like upbeat one, like pop. It's called boisterous pop apparently. And then I just watch a bunch of love movies. So I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It was so good. I loved it. Amazing. As I was just like putting away all the bins, I made a mistake. I decided to keep the boxes that were on the railing, like all those gifts that all the fake gifts that I had wrapped. And the whole point of doing that was so that there'd be no storage. And I was like, I should keep them. Like I worked hard on wrapping all those boxes. And then I got to the basement. I was like, where are you going to store this, girl? Like it's just boxes and boxes. It makes no sense. So Andre's like, no. And I wish I was brave enough to just make like a huge bonfire outside, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's very safe. So the boys, the contractors, when they get here for the kitchen, they're just going to put it in the compactor, like dumpster thing that they're bringing just for the demolition. So that's really good. But yeah, what you can hear, if you can hear Andre at all, he's pretty quiet considering he's like going to town in the garage right now, but he's getting rid of all of the boxes. Sorry, I'm like using the mirror that's here and then I have a mirror here. So today's plan of action is pack, finish cleaning the house, like clean. There's no point in dusting. We're going into construction, but I like just a nice level of clean. Oh, I shared like the final, oh my gosh, I shared the final just view on my Instagram of the clean house. There was such a divide of people being like, why did you take down your decorations so early? I was like, you know what my response was? Someone, they're like, I don't understand how people do this. And I was like, first of all, life lesson for all of us. Don't judge. You don't know what someone's dealing with in their life. I always say that to Andre, if someone's driving crazy, you don't know, like maybe their wife is pregnant and they're going to the hospital. You don't know, like just be nice. So yeah, I said to this person, number one, don't judge. Most people travel. A lot of people travel right after Christmas or like headed into the new year. A lot of people do. So they want their decorations down. Also, it could just be their choice and they're an overstimulated person like me. Or they're going into renovations like we are. So I can't have the decorations up while the guys arrive tomorrow. Someone did write a really cool comment of saying like, you know what you could do? I think it was on one of my lives this week. I have the live recording on my Instagram. But someone said, hey, you could take down all of the red, like the red ornaments, anything that's red or gold or green, and just leave the tree with the lights and like any twigs that kind of look woodland. And I was like, I kind of like that. So I left up one tree in our bedroom. There's nothing in it. It's just white with snow. I'm not mad about it. So thank you to the person that said that. But yeah, don't judge, man. You don't know what someone's like what their schedule is for their year, or maybe they just want to take down their decor. But I would love to know what your opinion is. Comment down below and let me know. I heard a lot of people say Epiphany. There's like a day called Epiphany, Three Kings Day. I saw a lot of comments about that. Like that's when you're supposed to take it down. Fair. My mom said she takes it down around the 15th, usually. But again, they're traveling too, so she's going to take it down earlier. All good. But for as long as I can remember, like Andre and I have celebrated the New Year in Florida. And I usually go ham on Boxing Day on the 26th and I take everything down. So this is no different. The other thing we have to do today, and Andre and I are going to tag team this, I think we'll do this together, but everything in our kitchen and fridge and just everything that doesn't need to stay needs to come down. So we need to bring the microwave in the basement. Like just, we're going to bring all of the dishes and everything into the basement. So that'll be crazy. I'm just thinking about this. I had my Oura ring on. I missed it by like 30 minutes and I was like, wait, I got to put my Oura ring on. The amount of steps I took, I think it was like 23,000 steps. Now let's think about that. Sure, you can, that's normal. You could do that in a day. I'm not saying that it's a crazy high number. It is a crazy high number to complete that number of steps within the parameter of your living room and kitchen. What? And then my glutes hurt so much. I think it's from going up and down the stairs so much. It was a good workout. Yeah, 20 some thousand steps. Crazy. Let's put lashes on just so that we can be cute. And then what was the other thing? Oh, Carl. Carl's at camp, by the way. It's a good thing he wasn't here because I probably wouldn't have spoken to him for like an hour. Oh, and the camera, I think the camera stopped recording. I'm not sure. Sometimes if I get a phone call or whatever and I don't know and the camera stops, it sucks because I wanted you to see like the whole railing like completed and like cleaned off, but the camera stopped recording. And as soon as I got to the bottom of the railing and moved that final gift at the bottom, like the big one that was wrapped with red wrapping paper, I uncovered and I gasped. And I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I always tell this is a good tip for you. If you go to start crying, just be like, it's going to take longer to solve if you cry. I always think, I'm like, it's going to take longer if you cry. Don't cry. Just keep it together. So I thought we were done. I was like, the floor is ruined. And the only thing that was keeping it together, I was like, well, the boys are coming in to demo the kitchen. They could take some hardwood planks from the kitchen, which, you know what? That's making me realize we should keep some planks. But I was like, they can take some planks from the kitchen and rip up the floor in that spot and replace. I don't know. I was like, what do you do? So Carl is a true little boy. He's not a baby angel. He's a baby angel in some ways. He's a really good dog with like other dogs. He's not good with humans. Probably our own fault. I don't know. Apparently like his breed is just like a menace. He's a menace to society. So he peed. Marked really, because that's what he doesn't really full pee. He just like, it's like, hey, this is mine. And the trick to get him to not do it is if his bed is near anything that I think he's going to try and mark, like my gnomes. Peed on the gnome's beard. Ugh. Anyways, if I put his little bed near it, he won't do it because it's like that. He doesn't want to pee near his bed, obviously. So anyways, whatever. I tried everything. I tried baking soda and vinegar. I was not going to try Barkeeper's Friend because that would scratch the floor. I tried all-purpose cleaner. I tried a rag with hot water. Like I was trying, and I turned the camera off for part of it because I was like, I'm going to start crying. And then I saw a Mr. Clean eraser, like a magic eraser. It's the garage closing. I think Andre's done. And I grabbed that and I just tried it. And it freaking worked like magic. So Mr. Clean Eraser, I'm going to buy another box of them and have them on hand because I knew that they were incredible, but I just heard that hardwood is like it's just horrible. Like a real hardwood floor. Okay. So yeah, it came out, all is well in the world. That was very lucky. And Carl and I are at odds. No, he's fine. We love the little guy. Okay. I will probably eventually wash my hair. Okay, I need to pack all of these treasures and get to work. I'm gonna get changed too. But this was a lovely chit chat. I love sitting and chatting. It kind of feels like a live hangout, but it's not in real time, but it's almost in real time. And I am excited. By the way, I read your comments of like, you could do anything. And like, a lot of you are feeling like the OG video vibes, like the original style of video editing, which I love. Makes me happy. So I'm very excited. Oh, Andre's taking the tractor out. And hopefully my audio was really good. Hopefully you guys liked it. We can go back to doing ASMR. We could do a whole video. Okay, just so you know, if you're like, what the heck is she talking about? This is ASMR. He's piping down the driveway. He's like a child. Okay, this is ASMR. Just enjoy all the little sounds that there is to have. Is it not so peaceful? Apparently people love ASMR. I love it. And I realize I'm 7 years late to the game, but it's okay. That was fun. All right, let's go back to like normal talking. I need to clean this up behind me, pack most of it, some of it. You can see that's on sale too, the Halloween blanket, all the seasonal stuff if you want. I think the Halloween stuff is flying, so that the pumpkin spice candle is almost gone. All the Halloween dividers are now gone. The stickers at this time of filming are still available. I just organized. Oh, do you want to see my organization? I just organized all of my planning stuff. Why am I still whispering? I just organized all my planning stuff and it's so good. I put it in like a tackle box. So good. Okay. I don't know where Andre went. Maybe to check the mail. Probably. But yeah, let's go deep clean the kitchen, get everything out of there, and prepping for the renovations. I'm excited. And then we have to order a mirror as well as our bathroom accessories, so we'll probably sit and do that. And then I have to do the toolkit for the VIPs on Instagram that like want to see all the behind the scenes, which I love. That's literally the purpose of it. The VIPs on Instagram see all the behind the scenes of everything, so they'll probably get like the first glance of like all the things. And I think that's everything. And then I have to do the formal invite for our New Year's party. That's like on my to-do list today. So let's go get after it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, let's go get to like cleaning and a true fresh start for the new year. Here comes Andre. Okay, the basement is all clean. This is where I store everything. So I put all the bins there, all the gift boxes and everything are in here. I labeled a bunch of them too, just so that I know what goes where, because I feel like that was something that was a bit difficult this year. And then all the trees are on these shelves. So that twinkly tree, the big tree is here. So I did, see, 9-foot twinkly, and then I just filled the excess with like garland and everything. So the garland used to take up so many bins. That's my gnome that Carl ruined. So I'm pretty pleased with all the organization. It was a heck of a job, but now we have to clean out the kitchen. So I'm down here to get some empty bins.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me.
Today was really good. I am not using my fancy microphone because that computer right there, I'm currently editing this video and I was like, yeah. So if you had to turn up your volume, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna figure it out. Honestly, I feel like the same thing is happening on my Reels and my TikToks, where the volume on my camera or my phone is just lower once it's posted. I don't know technology, but as I said, I am dedicated to making sure you have the best experience. So your feedback is welcome. Just please be nice, because I work really hard on the videos. Okay, let's play with my Christmas things. Also, see the bright light in front of me? It is not a fancy ring light. It's actually for, my husband got it for me. It's for the seasonal sadness. And you can just put it like where you work, but it's also very aesthetic. Look how pretty it is. So I'm probably just gonna have it right there next to like the hue lights and stuff that I wanna do in this room. So I feel like it could be really cool. Okay, here's my question. Do you think that this needs to be charged over and above? Because that's a lot of work, right? To charge a Switch, and then, you know, like the night before you fly, you gotta make sure everything's charged. I'm debating playing Zelda, like the new one. I did not finish Ocarina of Time. Those of you that are gamers are gonna be really annoyed with me. I made it to the last level. And then I was like, you know what? Gandorf, or whatever your name is, go suck a lemon. I'm done with you. Here's the problem with the N64 version. Okay, in case you don't know this, I've shared this last year, so it's been a while. I downloaded the like N64. It's not a patch, it's not fancy. You can just get like an expansion thingy from Nintendo. And it's all the N64 games on your Switch. It's incredible if you're feeling nostalgic. However, there's a lot of glitches, so it's annoying. And that was happening. Okay, she's in. So yeah, that paper I was trying to rip out isn't supposed to be ripped out. I take after my grandfather, the cardinal, the one that I always talked about. He used to get, in the middle of the night, he would get pastries, and in French those are called galettes, and he would get his galettes and like rip the box open and they'd go flying, and he was like, whatever. He never opened a box delicately, nor do I. Okay, I think that this is to hold it. I thought it was to hold it in. Okay, we're just gonna strap those down. And then Andre got me these that can go on the Switch, but it'll be sick on this. Did we just? I'm gonna be a nightmare on the plane. Fun fact, this is how into my games I get. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be like a big kid. Boop, 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 boop. This is how into my games I get. The last time that we flew, someone actually asked me when we deplaned what game I was playing because it looked like I was having a lot of fun. Yep. Okay, so do I just turn it on from here? That would be incredible. There's no way it's that easy, right? Hello? Why is my Switch always dead? You know why, Angie? Because you don't put it in sleep mode. Angelina, full Angelina. Yeah, so the Switch is completely dead, that's why. I always put in sleep mode. I guess that would be my toxic trait. It is what it is. Here's the games that I have. I have Animal Crossing. How do I say this nicely? It's boring. It's like it just feels lazy. More things need to happen. Like Sims, things happen. If this was like Sims where I could actually, so here's the thing. I thought I was gonna like build their house and design their house. No, it's not. So this is a no for me, dog. I'm not a fan. Zelda. I'm not gonna lie. I started this one. This is like the new, is it? No, it's not Ocarina of Time. It's Breath of the Wild. So it's like the non-millennial version. It's the same thing. I'm gonna play this, but I pressed play for like 30 seconds and I turned off the game because it was too stressful. But I think I'm ready. I feel mentally ready. Mario Party, haven't played. Hogwarts, I've played, but it needs the internet way too much. And I think it would be better on a big screen. But I played it the last time I flew while watching Harry Potter. And again, another person asked me on the plane what I was playing because I looked really into it. So I think I'm the problem. And then in my Switch right now is Roller Coaster Tycoon. which that I'm all about, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sims, the creativity. So if you have ideas, because I don't really know very much about it, I try and watch videos about it, but I need to educate myself. So this is usually my controller, but I don't think I'm gonna need this. This looks like a Batmobile. This is not gonna fit in my cute little, Andre, what have you done? You've turned me into a gaming monster. I do think this has promise though, right? Okay, well, I'll let you know whenever it's charged up.
This.
We're gonna go cook dinner. Andre and I are gonna cook dinner. I'm gonna get cozy. We're gonna make a fire and we're going to enjoy our last evening here. It is so warm outside. Everything is melting, which is weird. So hopefully we have a nice flight tomorrow. I'm feeling good about it. Hopefully it's good. And I feel like the next time I see you is gonna be in Disney World for New Year's. I'm so excited. And at our vision party. So our New Year's vision party, all the details are in our Facebook group. Get in there. The link to the group is on our Instagram, so go over there. It's gonna be epic. We've never done it on Zoom. I'm so excited. We have like confetti poppers, we're gonna toast, and we're gonna go through like the full 5 steps of building your vision for 2025. I can't tell you what vision, but I don't wanna blow the surprise, but it's gonna be incredible. We're gonna go through the book a little bit too. We're gonna go through the Know Your Worth insert. My goal really is to help you feel confident for a fresh start for 2025. I feel like that's my jam. I've gotten really good at it over the years and I'm just really excited to experience it with you guys, and to do it live is gonna be so fun. So I think we've decided on a time. Everything has been announced. The Zoom link is in the Facebook group. It will be recorded, don't worry, as long as like the internet gods agree with me. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in Disney. I'm so excited. Thank you for being with me along this ride of hopefully a lot of decorating, undecorating, motivation, and just Speedy Gonzalez of cleaning and doing all the things, and then prepping for our big renovation. So the next time that we're in this house, you're gonna see the kitchen when I see the kitchen. So I'm really excited. As well as, it's not just the kitchen, it's like the full entrance, the powder room. It's like half the house. So it's a big deal. And I'm excited that you're along for the ride. I'll be sharing all the behind the scenes with the VIPs over on Instagram as well. But for now, if you really liked this video and you're liking the direction of this channel, because it feels like you guys are, which means a lot to me, because there's, as you can see, my setup with my warming blanket and my little situation here. I've got some popcorn and a drink. There's a lot of work that goes into these, but it feels like you guys like them. So that's all that matters to me. So if you did like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any videos, because I have been pretty consistent with uploading every week, if not twice a week, which I'm loving, and I'm gonna try and stick with it when we're in Florida. Fingers crossed. And hit the bell so you get notified. And drop a comment down below. What do you wanna see? Like, what types of videos do you wanna see in 2025? I read all the comments, just so you know. Even the ones that are like questionable, but those are 1 out of 1,000, but they're always really weird. Someone said that I have less decorations in this house than the last house. You guys wanna go talk to them? Because that makes no sense. That makes no sense, sir. It's always the dudes. I'm like, what are you doing here? Go, you're drunk, go home. Anyways, I love you guys. Definitely comment down below because it means the world to me. And like I said, I read every single one. So I will see you guys very soon, probably in 2025, which is crazy. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye, dudes.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection.